Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Ayurveda Free Health Insurance. Here comes the yoga sequence of week 19th. As we are progressing in our practice, the sequences are getting bit longer. In these sequences, whole session is structured around three basic components: warm up, session focus and cool down. As a warm up, starting standing asanas with basic arm actions are used, so progressively we can learn the objectives of particular session. So without delay, let's get started today's yoga sequence. So as usual, we will start our session with Sukhasana. So sit on your high two folded blankets. Then cross your legs at your shins and bring your ankles under your knees and sit tall. So why we always start our practice with Sukhasana? We are so busy in our lives, our mind continuously chatters. So when we start our practice, we want to be relaxed and bring our whole attention to our practice session. At least 45 to 50 minutes, we want to bring our whole attention to this body, to this mind. So sit tall and bring your hands on your thighs. Look forward, then look down to the floor and slowly close your eyes. Here, make sure your knees are not higher than your pelvis. If you need more height, use more height. Sit evenly on your sits bone. Extend your trunk upward. Draw your shoulder blades in, shoulders down away from your ears. Neck extending upward. And breathe normally. Bring your whole attention towards your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Relax here. Observe your body. Few more seconds here. Just be present in practice session. Inhale, exhale. Then, top of your next inhalation, slowly open your eyes. Now put your blankets away and come on standing. Stand in Tadasana. Big toes, inner heels touching, legs straight, arms by your side, trunk extended upward. Draw your shoulder blades in, shoulders down away from your ear and gazes forward. And observe yourself. Observe the alignment of your body. Then Urdhva upward hand pose. Bring your arms in front of you and bring them overhead. Both palms are facing each other. Don't lose your Tadasana. Thighs back, legs straight, kneecaps lifted, trunk extended upward, and lift yourself up through the fingertips. Then exhale and bring your arms by your side and come down. Then again Urdhva, but this time your palms facing forward. So bring your arms overhead, so your palms facing forward. Maintain your Tadasana and observe when you change your palms position. What changes do you observe in your body? Then exhale, bring your arms down, Tadasana. Then again maintain your Tadasana, press your feet down, bring your top of thighs back, buttocks down as sides of waist up. The next pose, Urdhva, upward extended bound finger pose. Then bring your hands in front of you, interlock your finger and observe which little finger on loose side. So when we change interlock, you easily do it. Then turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead without disturbing your lower body. Your upper arms in a line with your ears. Extend your arm up, palms open towards the ceiling. Then exhale, bring your arms down, then change the interlock, turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead. Press your heels down. Bring the top of your thighs up. Move the top of thighs back, buttocks down, sides of your waist up, shoulder blades down away from your ears and arms extending from elbow to the wrist. Then exhale and bring your arms down, Tadasana. The next pose, Gomukhasana in Tadasana. So bring your right arm up and bend to the elbow so your palm come in between your shoulder blades. Bring your left arm to the side, palms facing down, then bend your elbow and bring the back side of between your shoulder blades and catch hold of your right hand. If you are not able to do that, you always use the modification. You can use belts. Here, maintain your Tadasana. Right elbow reaching up towards the ceiling. Left elbow reaching down towards the floor. And breathe normally. Look forward. Then exhale and bring your both arms down. Now I'm showing you from my back side, from the another side, so you can see. Excuse me for my back. Again, stand in Tadasana. Then bring your left arm up, bend to the elbow and bring your palm in between your shoulder blades. Raise your right arm up, palms facing down. Then bend it and bring your right hand to catch hold of your left hand. Can press through your center of your heel. Bring the top of your thighs back, buttocks down, sides of your waist up. Left elbow reaching up towards the ceiling and right elbow reaching down towards the floor. Look forward and breathe normal. Then exhale and bring your hands down in Tadasana. I'm staying here in this position because next pose is Namaskar Asan, reverse prayer pose. So before doing Namaskar Asan, we always learn to Gomukhasana. So we can learn how to open our chest, how to roll the shoulders, arms. So again, Namaskar Asan. So bring your arms back, so your palms facing each other and facing downward. Then roll your palms so they are facing upward. Then slide your hands up as much as you can do that. But make sure you are not disturbing your Tadasana. Observe your lower body. Press your both palms into each other and elbows facing downward. Chest open. Look forward and breathe normal. Then exhale, bring your arms down, Tadasana. Next pose, bhadrasana, reverse bound hand pose. Catch hold your left elbow with your right hand and your right elbow with your left hand and same maintain Tadasana. Press through the center of your heel. Lift the top of your thighs up, top of your thighs back, buttocks down. Sides of your waist up, draw your shoulder blades in, shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe normally. Exhale and release your arms. Then change the position. So first hold your right hand with your left hand and left hand with your right hand. Then release your hands and come back to Tadasana. Now we move to the next pose, which are one leg balancing pose, Vrikshasan, tree pose. So stand in Tadasana, then bend your right knee and bring your right foot into the high up your left inner thigh. Right knee going out and down. Then make balance here and then bring your arms overhead. Press your left heel down and arms reaching up. Then exhale, slide your right feet down, bring your arms down, Tadasana. Again, maintain your Tadasana. Then bend your left knee and bring your left foot upper inner right thigh. Left knee going out and down. Make balance here. Then bring your arms overhead. Veerasana, tree pose. One leg balancing pose. Press your left foot into your right thigh, right thigh pressing back into your left foot. Arms reaching up. Then exhale, bring your left foot down to meet the right. Then bring your arms down, Tadasana. Then from here, move to the next pose, which is Uttanasana, fierce pose. So stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, legs straight, kneecaps lifted, thighs back, buttocks down, sides of the waist up. Then bring your arms overhead and lift yourself up through the fingertips, reaching towards the ceiling. Then bend your knees and bring your buttocks towards the heel side and lift yourself up, buttocks down, arms reaching, and breathe normally and observe yourself. Then press your heel down, pull yourself up through the arms, bring your arms down by your side, Tadasana. So move to the next poses. So bring your bricks if you need them. Next pose is Utthit Konasana, extended triangle pose. So start with Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Utthit Padasana, ankles under your wrist, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left toes in, bring your right leg all the way out. Trunk will stay in center. Make sure your right heel is aligned with your left foot in step, Padasana. Then press your outer left heel down. Extend your trunk towards the right, exhale, and bring your right heel to catch hold of your right ankle or on the brick, left arm reaching up. Turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, inhale and come up on the way. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then press your outer right heel down. Extend your trunk to the right. Exhale and bring your left hand to catch hold of your left ankle or on the brick. Right arm reaching up. Then turn your head and look up and observe yourself, what you are maintaining, why you like this pose, why you don't like this pose. Then inhale and come up all the way. Trunk extended, arm reaching, bring your feet to the parallel. Then jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Utthit Konasana, extended side angle pose. Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, arms by your side. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left toes in, bring your right leg all the way out. Here, as we did in Warrior 2, exhale, bend your right leg towards the little toe side. Then bring your right hand on the floor or on the brick, outer side of your right ankle, left arm reaching up. Then turn your left arm from the shoulder and bring it overhead. Then turn your head and look up and observe the pose. Then inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Repeat on another side. Bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Then exhale, bend your left leg towards the little toe side. Bring your left hand on the floor or brick, outer side of your left ankle. Right up. Then turn your arm from the shoulder and bring it overhead. Then turn your head and look up and observe where you are feeling stretching in your body, lengthening in your body. shortening, which side you feel that. Observe. Then inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your feet to the parallel. Jump or step back to Tadasana. And take a moment here in Tadasana. What do you feel? Where is your observe? Move to the next pose, Veerasana 1, Warrior 1. So we need to turn our whole torso to the side. Then start with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Then turn your arms, so palms facing ceiling, and bring your arms overhead. And reaching through your arms, lift yourself up. Then turn your left leg all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out. So your left toe is aligned with your right heel, trunk extended upward. Then exhale and bend your right knee. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Then repeat on the other side. Arms reaching up towards the ceiling. Then bring your right toes all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. And if you need, lift your right heel, pivot in your balls of your right foot. Turn your torso to the left. Then slowly bring your right heel back. Then exhale, bend your left knee. Then turn your head and look up. Then inhale and come up. Bring your feet to the parallel. Then bring your arms down. Jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose, Veerasana 3, Warrior Pose, is also a balancing pose. Here our body is balancing on one leg and whole body is parallel to the floor. Then start with Tadasana, bend your leg, jump or step your feet wide apart. Then turn your head and bring your arms overhead. From here we go to the Veerasana 1. Bring your left leg all the way in, bring your right leg all the way out. Then exhale and bend your right knee. From here, exhale, bring your trunk and your hands over your right thigh. Then from here, exhale and straighten your right leg and bring your whole body parallel to the floor. Here in the pose, make sure your right leg is straight, whole body parallel to the floor. Then to come out of the pose, bend your right leg and come back in Veerasana 1. Then inhale, pull through your arms, then back to the center and repeat on another side. Here you can use your breaks or you can do it against the wall as we learned in previous sequences. Then extend your trunk upward, bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out. Exhale, bend your left knee, Veerasana 1. Then exhale, bring your torso on your thigh, straighten your left leg and bring your whole body parallel to the floor. So make sure here you are balancing on your left leg. So left leg pressing down, bring the top of your left thigh back, whole body parallel to the floor. Then to come out of the pose, bend your left leg and come back to Veerasana 1. Pull through your arms, inhale and come up. Bring your feet to the parallel. Bring your arms by your side. Then jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose is Privrit
Konasana. Privrit means revolve or turn around.
So are the Privrit actions we already learned in Vimanasana or Veerasana 1. So turning and twisting of the spine along with the abdomen in any asana is called Privrit. So Privrit Konasana means revolve triangle pose. So you start with Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left leg all the way in, bring your right leg all the way out and turn your whole torso towards the right side. Here both legs are straight. Press into the inner side of your feet. Exhale and bring your left hand on the brick. Make a balance. Then turn your torso from left to right. Then bring your right arm up. Here in the pose, press into the inner side of your feet. Both legs are straight. Press your left hand into the brick. Right arm reaching up. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, press into the inner sides of your feet. Inhale and come to the Utthita Padasana. Then repeat on another side. You can do the modification. So in left side, we will use the brick, inner side of our ankle. So bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out and turn your whole torso and bring your brick inner side of your ankle. So you can try this modification also, and we have done all the modification in previous sequences. So here exhale and bring your right hand on the brick inner side of your ankle. Then turn your torso from right to the left. Left arm reaching up. In the pose, press into the inner edges of your feet. Both legs are straight. Press your right hand into the brick. Left arm reaching up. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, press into the inner sides of your feet. Inhale and come back to Utthita Padasana. Then bend your legs, jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose, Privritta Parsha Konasan, revolved side angle pose. You can keep your bricks by your side if you need them. So start with Tadasana, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Utthita Padasana. Then we go in Privritta Parsha Konasan from Vimanasana. So go in Vimanasana, bring your left leg all the way in, bring your right leg all the way out. Exhale and bend your leg and arms by your side. From here, turn your torso from left to the right. Bring your torso on your right thigh, then bend your left elbow and hook outside of your right knee. And then bring your hand on the floor or on the brick. Then bring your right arm up. You can stay here, or if you can do, then turn your arm and bring it overhead. In the pose, press your outer left heel down. Lift the top of your left thigh up. Press your right knee into your left hand. Left hand presses into the floor. Right arm reaching through the right fingertips towards the right side and turn your torso from left to the right. To come out of the pose, press your outer left heel down and bring yourself up in Vimanasana. Then straighten your leg and come back to the center Utthita Padasana. Then repeat on another side. So bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out. Exhale, bend your left knee, Vimanasana. So turn your torso from right to the left, bring your torso over your left thigh, bend your right elbow and hook outside of your left knee. Then bring your right hand on the floor, or you can use the brick. Then bring your left arm up. Stay here. If you want, turn your arm and bring it overhead. In the pose, press your outer right heel down. Press your left knee into your right arm pressing into the floor. Left arm reaching through the fingertips towards the left side of the room. To come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down and bring yourself up in Vimanasana. Then straighten your left leg, come back to Utthita Padasana, then bend your legs, jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose is Parsha Uttanasana, intense side stretch pose. Again, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. here. Bring your hands on your waist. Then turn your left leg all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out. Both legs are straight. Pressing the inner side of your feet. Bring your elbows back. Draw your shoulder blades in. Chest lifted. Head up. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Elbows back. Look forward. Take a moment. Then exhale and bring your hands on the floor, or you can use bricks. Make sure press into the inner side of your feet. Both legs are straight. Both arms are straight. Look forward. Then from here, exhale. Bend your elbow to the out and extend your torso along your right leg. Bring your forehead towards your shin as much as you can. Press your hands. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down, tighten your legs, straighten your arm, look forward. Then bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, then extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then repeat on the other side. Bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out. Take a moment. Both legs are straight. They are in a line. Inner side of your feet pressing down. Elbows back. Draw your shoulder blades in. Buttocks down. Chest lifted. Head up. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Take a moment here. Then exhale. Bring your hands on the floor or on the brick. Again here, take a moment. Press into the inner side of your feet. Tighten your legs. Both legs are straight. Press your hands. Draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk more forward. From here, exhale. Bend your elbow to the out. Extend your trunk along your left leg. Then bring your forehead towards your shin. And breathe. Observe. To come out of the pose, press your feet down. Straighten your legs. Take a moment. Bring your hands on your waist. Draw your shoulder blades in. Extend your trunk forward and upward to come up safely. Then bring yourself to center. Bend your legs. Jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, which is Prashrit Padotthanasan. Extend wide foot pose. So again, stand with Tadasana. Bend your legs. Jump or step your feet wide apart as it's the widest pose. So make your stand little wider, but make sure you can press into your feet inner and outer side. Both feet are parallel. Then bring your hands on your waist, elbows back. Draw your shoulder blades in, chest up, head up. Then exhale, extend your trunk forward, parallel to the floor. Then exhale, bring your hands on the floor. Look forward. You can use brick as we learned in previous sequences. From here, press into inner and outer edges of your feet. Bring your hands in between your feet. Look forward. You can stay here or you can go full pose. Exhale and bring the top of your head down on the floor. Press your hands. Elbows align with your wrist. Pelvis in level. Shift the weight to the balls of your feet. And breathe normally. To come out of the pose, press into your feet, tighten your legs, straighten your arms, look forward. Take a moment here. Then bring your hands on your chest, draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then bring your heels in and slide your feet in and come back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Uttanasana, forward bend or intense or deliberate stretch pose. So you can do this feet together or feet hip width apart. You can use the bricks. You can do all the modifications, whichever is suitable for you. Stand here, feet width apart, Tadasana. Bring your hands on your waist. I'm showing you from my side. Elbows back, draw your shoulder blades in, chest lifted, head up, exhale and bend from your hips. Then bring your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Take a moment, then bring your hands on the floor. Look forward, you can use your bricks. Then from here, press into your feet. Exhale and bend your elbow on brick, or you can bring your hands back and then bring your head down towards your shins. Come out of the pose. Straighten your arms, look forward, bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then come to Tadasana. Next pose is Padan Gustasana, big toe pose. So stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, knees lifted, top of your thighs up, buttocks down, sides of your waist up. Observe. Then bring your hands on your waist and remember the loop which we make with the thumb and the two first fingers. Then from here, exhale and extend your trunk forward. Then use your loop to catch hold of your big toes and look forward. I'm showing you from my side. So here, both legs are straight, both arms are straight and look forward. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. Go further, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk downward and bring your forehead towards your shins. Breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down, look forward, arms straight. Bring your hands towards your waist, extend your trunk forward and upward to come up and come back to Tadasana. Next pose is Adho Mukh Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. So come on the side of your mat, stand in Uttanasana, then go in Uttanasana. Bring your hands on the floor, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, shoulder width apart. Then bring your one leg back, then another 3-4 feet back. Extend your torso upward towards the pelvis. Lift the top of your thighs up and keep lifted. Then bring your heel bones back. Then to come out of the pose, bend your knees, knees apart, feet together and come back to Adho Mukh Veerasana. Forehead on the floor. If you need, you can use a brick for your forehead and buttocks on the heel. Extend your torso. Then to come out of the pose, bring your hands towards you and then come up. Now comes the interesting part of this sequence, Surya Namaskar sequence. So in previous video we have already learned the Surya Namaskar. So we will do one cycle of Surya Namaskar here. So stand inside of your mat in Tadasana, Samsthiti, big toes, inner heels touching. Then inhale, Namaskar Asan. Exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskar Asan. Then exhale, Uttan Asan. Bring your head towards your shins. Then inhale, bend your knees, exhale and jump back to Adho Mukh Svanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukh Svanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukh Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukh Svanasana. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, jump back to Uttanasana. Bring your head towards your shins. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskar Asana. Exhale, Namaskar Asana. Inhale, exhale, Tadasana, Samasthiti. So this is the one cycle which is included in our this sequence. Move to the next pose, Veerasana, hero pose. So with all the standing poses, we get little tired. So Veerasana, get rid of this tiredness. So for Veerasana, kneel down. So your knees together, thighs parallel and shins apart. Then come and bring your buttocks in between your feet. If you need, you can use brick and sit on your brick. So here, sit tall and bring your hands on your knees. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then Parvatasana in Veerasana, mountain pose in hero pose. So bring your arms in front of you, interlock your finger, observe the loose little finger. Then turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead. Lift your trunk up, arms reaching, palms facing to the ceiling. Then exhale, bring your arms down, but don't lose the extension of your trunk. Change the interlock, turn the palms and bring your arms overhead. And lift yourself up, extend the back side of your and breathe. Breathe normally in and out. Exhale, bring your arms by your side but keep the extension of your trunk. Then to come out of the pose, kneel down, cross your legs and sit back. Then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. Move to the next pose, which is Pari Gahasan, gate pose, and which is new to this sequence. For this pose, we need to kneel on. So knees together, thighs parallel, but you need to line up with your mat. And here. Then bring your right knee out to the side. So your right heel align with your left knee. Bring your arms to the side. Then extend your right leg to the side and slowly bring your feet down. Stay here. Pelvis should be in level. Then exhale and bring your right hand on the right shin and palms facing up. Bring your left arm up, but make sure your pelvis in level. Then bring your left hand to your right arm and slowly come up. Or you can bring your right arm on the right shin, pelvis level, left arm reaching up. Then come up. Then bring your right leg back to meet your left knee. Same way repeat on the left. So right knee stay here, left foot go here. So your left heel is aligned with your right knee and bring your arms out to the side. Then extend your left leg. You can stay here or you can turn your feet. So your feet facing down. Then exhale and bring your left hand on the left shin, palms facing up. You can stay here. Bring your right arm up, pelvis level. Then exhale and bring your right arm to meet to the left and come up. You can keep your left leg here, stay here. And with practice, you can go and meet that. Bring your arms to the side, then bring your leg and bring your hands on here. That is Pari Gahasan, gate pose. Next pose is Shirshasana, headstand. So folded your blanket, then interlock your fingers and bring your hands on the mat. Make the cups and elbows under your shoulders. Then bring your heads in between the cups of your hands. Press your wrists down, press your elbows down and lift the shoulders up. Then straighten your legs and walk your feet in. Then bend your legs and give yourself a little bunny hop and slowly straighten your leg. Then make them parallel. Make a balance here. Then slowly start to extend one leg and then the other. Press your wrist down, press your elbows down and straighten your leg. Extend through the balls of your feet and stay here in this pose and gradually increase the time of holding the pose and breathe normally. Then slowly start to bend your legs. Make a balance here and then slowly bring yourself down and then go in Adho Mukh Veerasana. Stay here in Adho Mukh Veerasana for a while so your circulation adjust. Then slowly come up. You can practice
Swastikasan,
modifications or you can do it against the wall. Next pose is Bhadrasana in chair, torso stretching pose. So bring a folding chair or any chair you have and sit on your chair so your right side is face back bar of your chair. So feet together and feet are touching and knees over your ankles and sit tall. Then bring your both hands on the bar. Lift your torso up, press your feet down and then press or push your right hand into the bar as you pull your left hand into the bar and then turn your torso. Pelvis in level, pelvis will stay on the chair. Then turn your torso, head will go with your torso. Right hand pressing, left hand pulling. Chest lifted, chest broadened. And breathe. Then exhale and come back to the center. Then same way we will repeat on the other side. So turn your chair on another way. So you sit on chair and your left side facing the bar of chair. Feet together, knees on your heels in a line. Lifted your torso up. Then bring your both hands on the bar. Press your left hand into the bar. Pull your right arm. Then turn your torso from right to the left. Use the chair and head will go with your torso. Again, chest lifted, chest opened and breathe. Then exhale and bring yourself to the center. Next pose, seated poses. So sit on your height and extend your legs in front of you. Dandasan, staff pose. Press your heels down. Extend the back side of your legs from buttock towards heel. Press your hand into the blanket and draw your shoulder blades in, trunk extended upward. Then move to the next pose, Opavishta Konasan, wide angle seated pose. So extend your one leg, then other. How much you can increase the distance with the alignment. If you don't want to use the height, you don't need to. Then here, side angle pose. Press your heels down. Press your knees down. Press the center of your thighs down and sit on your sits bone. Press your hands. Extend your trunk upward. Then move to the next pose, Padan Gusta Opavishta Konasan. So here you need to maintain the position of your legs. Then exhale, extend the trunk apart and forward. Come forward and catch hold your big toes with your hands. Trunk extended upward and forward. And breathe. So if you are not able to catch hold, you can always use belts, any rope. So use your belt around the balls of your feet and another belt to the left. Then catch hold of your both ropes or belts. Pull your belts, legs, heels pressing down, torso extended upward. Draw your shoulder blades in. So you can practice Padan Gusta Opavishta Konasan with this modification. Then move to the next pose, which is Baddha Konasan, cobbler's pose. Bring your feet again in front of you. Dandasan. Both legs are straight, trunk extended. So catch hold of the inner knees and bring your both soles of your feet together, knees apart. Then bring your feet towards your perineum. Here, knees going down and out. Then press your hands into the blanket and extend your trunk upward. So this way it's help to release and open your groin, open your inner thighs. You can catch hold around your feet and then extend your trunk upward, draw your shoulder blades in. Then catch hold outer side of your knees, bring your feet together and then extend your legs in front of you. Dandasan. Move to the next pose, Swastikasan. So cross your legs at your shins and sit tall. Make sure your knees are not higher than your pelvis. If it is the case, you just bring yourself more height and sit tall. Then extend your leg in Dandasan and change the cross of your legs. Swastikasan. Sit tall. Extend your leg in front of you. Dandasan. Next pose, Patchimoth Tanasan, forward bend pose. So press your heels down. Extend the back side of your leg. Trunk extended upward. Then exhale and catch hold of your feet. Extend your trunk forward and upward. Make sure you are sitting on your sitting bones. Don't let your hips come up. Then from here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and then extend your trunk forward and bring your forehead towards your shin. And then breathe to come out of the pose. Inhale and come up. Then sit in Dandasan. Move to the next pose, which is Janu Sirshasan. I'll show you from my side. I'm not using height. If you need, you can use. So here, head to knee pose, Janu Sirshasan. Sit in Dandasan and trunk extended upward. Then catch hold outer side of your left ankle and bring it higher into the right inner thigh. Your left knee on 90 degree, right leg is straight. Then bring your arms overhead, trunk extended upward, exhale and catch hold your right foot, trunk extended upward and forward. Exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk forward and bring your forehead towards your right shin. You can always use belt. Then to come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Then catch hold of your left knee and bring it back in Dandasan. Then repeat on another side. Catch hold the outer right shin, bring it higher in left inner thigh. Right knee on 90 degree, left leg is straight. Then exhale and bring your hands to catch hold of your left foot, trunk extended upward and forward. Draw your shoulder blades in, sits bone on the floor or on the blanket. Then from here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk more forward. Then bring your forehead towards your shin. And breathe normally. To come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Catch hold of your outer right knee and bring yourself in Dandasana. Trunk extended upward. Then move to the next pose, which is Triangamukh Ek Pad Patchimoth Asan. 3 limbs face to 1 leg forward bend pose. This is the new pose, so I'll tell you how to do that. So again, I'll show you one side from my side. So sit in Dandasan and then bend your left leg so your feet facing backward. Or you can say our one leg is in Veerasana, one leg is straight. So here, to make my pelvis in level, I will put a blanket under my right buttock here. So here my left leg in Veerasana leg, my right leg is straight. Same way, draw your shoulder blades in, trunk extended upward. Then exhale and catch hold of your right foot. Extend your trunk forward and upward. Then exhale, bend your elbow to the out and bring your forehead towards your shin. So this is 3 limbs face to 1 leg forward bend pose. Then to come out of the pose, inhale and come up. Then same way we will repeat on the other side. Then bring your feet in Dandasana. I'll show you from the front here. So this time we will repeat on another side. So bend your right leg from the knee so your toes facing backward, or sit in Veerasana. So your right leg here in Veerasana, left leg is straight. To make my pelvis in level, put a blanket under my left buttock. Now exhale and catch hold of your left foot. Extend your trunk upward and forward. Then again exhale, bend your elbow to the out. Then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin. And breathe normally. To come out, inhale and come up. Then catch hold of your feet and bring your feet in Dandasana. Sit in Dandasana for a while. Our next pose is Marichasan 1 Sage Twist Pose, and this is the new for this sequence. So sit on your height, 2 folded blanket, and then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. Then bend your left leg and bring your left heel towards your left sit bone. Then bring your left arm up and hook it inside your left leg. Right hand go back. Here in the pose, press your right heel down. Extend your right leg from buttock towards heel. Press your right hand into the floor, or you can use a brick, and extend your trunk upward. Lift the sides of your waist up. Press the inside of your left foot downwards toward the floor. Press your left hand into your left leg pressing back into your left arm, and then turn your torso from left to the right and chest broadened. Then to come out of the pose, come back to Dandasana and repeat on another side. Start with Dandasana. Bend your right leg and bring your right heel towards your right buttock and sit tall. Then lift your right arm up and hook it inside your right leg. Left hand go back. Here in the pose, press your left heel down, extend your left leg from buttock towards heel, and press your left hand into the floor, back side, and extend your trunk upward. Lift the sides of your waist up. Then press the inside of your right foot down into the floor. Press your right hand into your right leg, and right leg presses back into your right arm as you turn your torso from right to the left. Draw your shoulder blades in and chest broadened. Then to come out of the pose, back to Dandasana and sit for a while in Dandasana. Next pose is Adhomukh Opavishta Konasan, which is wide angle pose with forward bend. So from Dandasana, first sit in Opavishta Konasans, wide angle pose. If you are not able to do it yet, make your Opavishta Konasan. Use the ropes to stay here upward, or if you are able to do that, press your heels down. Then exhale of your big toes. Extend your trunk forward and upward. Then from here, exhale. Extend your trunk forward. Then bring your chin, then your forehead towards the
floor.
And breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, press your heels down, shoulder blades in. Inhale and slowly bring yourself up. Bring your legs in front of you. Dandasana. Again, Patchimoth Tanasan, forward bend pose. I'll do it from my side. Again, sit in Dandasana. Press your heels down. Extend the back side of your leg from buttock towards heel. Trunk extended upward, buttocks down. Then exhale and catch hold of your feet with your hands, or you can use belts. Extend your trunk upward and forward. Exhale, bend your elbow to the out and then extend your trunk forward. Bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin. And breathe normally. To come out of the pose, inhale. Raise your head, raise your chest, and come up and sit in Dandasana. Next pose is Shuddha Baddha Konasan, recline cobbler pose. So again from Dandasana, Bring your feet together. So little toe side are touching, and bring your feet as close as you can towards your pelvis. Your knees are out and down. Then bring your hand on the floor and bring yourself little down. Use your forearm to support you, and then lay down on your back. Make sure your back is on the floor and you are not pressing your knees down. Just let go. If you need, you can always use brick under your knees if they are too high. Then lay down here and get rid of the tiredness and let go. And observe how much you are able to release your groins, release your hip joints. Just observe to come out of the pose. Again, bring your forearm on the floor, press your forearm and bring yourself up. Head come with your torso, then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. The Konasan you can do with the blankets under your back, as we learned in previous sequences. So we move to the next pose, which is Salimbu Sarvangasan, shoulder stand. So set up your blankets. So this is headstand size blanket. So put the 3 blankets. We already have learned this. So stack your 3 blankets together. Then bring your brick for the support. So this is the basic setup for shoulder stand. Then sit on your brick. Lay down on your back. So your neck down and your shoulders are fist width or 3 inches on the blankets. Bring your hands down. Roll your shoulder blades in. Then bend your legs and bring yourself up. Then bring your hands on your back. Make a balance, and then one leg and then another leg, and both legs are straight. As Sarvangasan is a vertical pose, so stretch yourself up. Salam Sarvangasan. Again, lift yourself up. Next pose is Halasan, plow pose. So slowly bring yourself down in plow pose. Both legs are straight and thighs lifted up. Hands in your upper back. From here, move to the next pose, which is Supta Konasan, reclining angle pose. Left leg to the left and right leg to the right, and stretch your leg how much you can. Press your hands into your upper back. Both legs are straight, thighs lifted up. Then bring your legs one by one back in Halasan, pressing your feet down, thighs lifted, trunk extended. Then slowly bend your legs and bring yourself down. Slide down yourself on your blanket and stay here for a while. I always love to stay here. Then roll to your side and come up. Move to the next pose, which is again Patchimoth Tanasan, forward bend pose. Sit in Dandasana, legs straight, trunk extended upward. Then exhale, catch hold of your feet, trunk extended upward and forward, heel pressing down, thighs coming up. And then exhale, bend your elbow to the out, extend your trunk more forward, use the traction. Then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shins. And stay
here for a while if you can. It's very relaxing. And breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, inhale.
Raise your head, raise your chest and come up in Dandasana. Now move to the next and last pose, which is Savasana corpse pose. So I'll instruct you guys lay down on your back with the bent leg and observe. Then draw your shoulder blades in. Bring your hands by your side 12 inches away from side of your body, palms facing up, abdomen relax, observe. Then slowly start to extend your legs one after other and take a moment here and observe your body. Lower body align with your torso align with your neck and head. Slowly close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation and with the exhalation slowly release your shoulder joint, your hip joint, ankle joint and legs come to the side. Now release, let go. I'll not talk more here, just you observe. Observe your breath with inhalation, which part of your body is expanding, extending, you get extension. With exhalation, what's happening, what's movement is going on, just observe. You can stay here in Savasana for a while if you want. To come out of the pose, bring your palms on the floor. Slowly start to bend your leg one after other. Don't jerk yourself. Keep this calmness with you. Then roll to your right side. Then press your left hand, inhale and come up. Sit here in Sukhasana. Bring your hands in front of you. Chest lifted. Close your eyes again. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste. This is the yoga sequence of week 19th. I know this is a long sequence, but most of the poses are from the previous sequences. So keep practicing the sequences. Let me know if you have any query, any suggestions in the comment box. Till then, bye. Take good care of yourself because health is wealth. See you in next video with the yoga sequence of week 20th.